Quick question. How do you know if all your continuous improvement effort is actually paying off? Not in buzzwords, not in it feels better, in actual numbers, more revenue, lower cost, better profit. If you can't answer that, continuous improvement becomes a nice idea instead of a business weapon. In the last videos, we talked about the only two levers that matter: increase revenue and reduce the cost to deliver that revenue. 7 practical plays to move those levers. How to build a culture where improvement happens every week. Today, we're going to close the loop and talk about how to measure the ROI of continuous improvement in your business. By the end of this video, you'll know which numbers matter, how to track them simply, and how to turn small improvements into a clear financial story. Let's get into it. Why measuring CI matters. First, why bother measuring the ROI of continuous improvement? 3 reasons. 1. Focus. If you don't measure, every improvement looks equal. The truth, some changes barely move the needle, and some are game changers. Measurement tells you which is which. 2. Momentum. When your team sees real numbers improving, they get hooked. It feels good to see cycle time drop, errors go down, and revenue per customer go up. Numbers turn CI from extra work into a win. 3. Justification. Whether you're convincing a partner, an investor, or your own skeptical brain, you need to show that CI is not just nice, it's profitable. So this is not about turning your business into a spreadsheet. It's about giving yourself a scoreboard that proves improvement is working. That the 2 levers and 4 metric buckets. Let's bring back the 2 levers. 1, increase revenue. 2, reduce the cost to deliver that revenue. Everything you measure should tie back to one of those. To keep it simple, think in 4 metric buckets. 1, revenue performance. 2, customer behavior. 3, process efficiency. 4, quality and rework. You don't need 40 KPIs. Start with 1 to 2 from each bucket. 1, revenue performance. These show whether you're pulling the revenue up lever, sales conversion rate, leads, customers, average revenue per customer or per order, revenue from repeat customers versus new customers. 2, customer behavior. These show how much customers value what you do, retention or repeat purchase rate, referrals or review frequency, churn or cancellation rate if you have recurring services. 3, process efficiency. This is where cost reduction lives. Lead time, how long it takes from request to delivery. Cycle time, how long it takes to do the work itself. Work in progress, how many jobs are stuck in the middle at any time. 4, quality and rework. These show how much waste you're burning. Error or defect rate, rework hours per week, number of customer complaints on a specific issue. Pick a handful that make sense for your business and tie directly to the improvements you're making. How will baseline change and impact? Now let's talk about how to turn continuous improvement into ROI step by step. You only need 3 things. 1, a baseline, what things looked like before. 2, a change, what you did differently. 3, the impact, how the numbers moved after. Step 1, capture a baseline before you change anything. Record the current numbers for the metric you care about. Example, average lead time, 10 days. Error rate, 8% of orders. Conversion rate, 20% of qualified leads. You don't need years of data. Even 2 to 4 weeks of before is enough to get a sense. Step 2, document the change. Be specific. What exactly did you change? Where in the process? Which of the 2 levers are you aiming at, revenue or cost? Examples, standardizing your sales call script, aiming at higher conversion, revenue. Automating invoice reminders, aiming at faster collections and less manual chasing, cost. Creating a clearer onboarding email, aiming at fewer support calls and higher retention, both. Write it down like a mini story. Problem, change, expected effect. Step 3, measure after the change. After you run the new way for a bit, e.g. 2-4 weeks, remeasure. Did lead time drop? Did errors go down? Did conversion rate increase? Now you have before and after. Lead time, 10 days, 7 days. Error rate, 8%, 4%. Conversion rate 20%, 24%. That difference is your improvement signal. Step 4, translate into time and money. This is where it gets real. Example, you cut errors from 8% to 4%. Suppose you handle 500 orders per month. Before, 40 orders needed rework. After, 20 orders need rework. If each rework takes 30 minutes, you just save 10 hours per month. Now ask, what's that time worth? Could that time be used to serve more customers or improve something else? Same idea with revenue. Conversion rate, 20% to 24%. If you get 100 qualified leads per month, before 20 sales, after 24 sales. If each sale is worth $500, that's an extra $2,000 per month. Now you're not just doing CI, you're printing a mini P&L for your improvements. Simple CI ROI sheet. Let's pull this together into a simple structure you can reuse. For every improvement, capture one problem. Example, too many order errors causing rework and complaints. 2, metric, error rate, percent, and rework hours per month. 3, baseline, error rate 8%, rework 40 orders x 30 minutes per 20 hours per month. 4, change, introduced a standardized checklist before shipping. 5, result after. Error rate 4%, rework 20 orders x 30 minutes so 10 hours per month. 6, impact, time saved 10 hours per month. If that time is worth, say, 50 an hour in labor and overhead, that's $500 a month or $6,000 a year in avoided waste. You can run the same structure for revenue improvements. Problem, low conversion, metric, conversion rate, and monthly revenue. Baseline, 20% conversion, $10,000 a month. Change, better follow-up sequence, and improved offer. After 24% conversion, $12,000 a month. Impact, $2,000 extra per month, $24,000 a year. If you start logging these on a single sheet or dashboard, after a few months, you'll have a running total of CI dollars created. A story you can tell. Here's why we do continuous improvement. Avoiding vanity metrics and common traps. Now some cautions. Trap 1, measuring everything. If you track 40 metrics, you will look at none of them. Better, choose a few core metrics that matter right now. Tie them to your current focus. If your issue is cash and profitability, emphasize cost, lead time, rework. If your issue is growth, emphasize conversion, average revenue per customer, retention. Trap 2, chasing numbers without reality. Don't let the numbers drive you into gaming behavior. Example, cutting call times just to reduce average handle time while crushing customer experience. Slashing costs in ways that hurt quality or burn out your team. Remember the rule. The goal is to increase revenue and reduce costs while protecting or improving customer value and team health. Trap 3, ignoring small wins. Owners often underestimate small improvements. It's just 10 hours a month. It's just a small bump in conversion. But 10 hours saved every month is 120 hours a year. A small conversion bump compounded over 12 months can mean tens of thousands in additional revenue. When you stack small wins and write them down, your CI story becomes powerful. 30-day CI ROI. Let's wrap this up with a simple challenge you can start immediately. Your 30-day CI ROI challenge. 1. Pick one process, sales, onboarding, delivery, or customer support, preferably something you've already started improving. 2. Choose 3 metrics, 1 revenue metric, e.g. conversion rate or revenue per customer. 1 efficiency metric, e.g. lead time or cycle time. 1 quality metric, e.g. error rate or complaints on a recurring issue. 3. Capture a baseline this week. Write down where those metrics are today. Don't guess, pull real numbers where you can. 4. Run 1 improvement. Use anything from the earlier videos, fix a broken handoff, remove a bottleneck, standardize a high variation task, automate a repetitive step, document the change clearly. 5. Remeasure in 2 to 4 weeks. Compare before and after. Translate the difference into time saved and/or revenue gained. Write it down as an improvement card or 1-page story. Do this a few times and you'll have a small portfolio of improvements, a clear line from "we did this," "it saved or made this much." That's your continuous improvement ROI. If you want help tracking all of this, you can build a simple sheet yourself or use a ready-made CI metrics and ROI tracker that mirrors exactly what we walk through in this video. If this helped you, hit like, touch, subscribe, and comment. Which metric are you going to track first? Revenue, efficiency, or quality? Remember, continuous improvement isn't just about getting better. It's about getting better in ways you can see, measure, and bank. Talk to you in the next one.